love Allah. For this affair can only be understood from that end to here. Start by falling in love with Him. Don't end up there. Start in there. And how do I fall in love with Him? Mention His name. Shaykh al-QALB says, just mention His name all the time. All the time. So your heart will soften. With the name of Allah, it softens. Keep doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it, and doing it. Allah, 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 Allah. All day long, if necessary. Then you fall in love, for sure. Dhikr, standing, sitting, and reclining. Dhikr all the time. Dhikr with your heart. Dhikr with your mouth. And dhikr silent. All the time. Because wherever you look, the face of Allah. Wherever you encounter, you do it for Him. Love with the love of Allah, and hate with the hate of Allah. That's our way. Love with the love of Allah, and hate with the hate of Allah. We fight for Him, not for ourselves. There are people who say today, not only you have to only love Allah, hate, there is no hate. Everything is loving and delicious. Yeah, that's not true, it's foolishness. For there are things that they are condemned. And there are things that they must be rejected. And there is a test for you in that. And how do you handle it, and how do you measure it, reflects upon you who you are. There are people today that say, but I'm dealing with other problems, they say. When we tell them, but we have to fire Riba, but they say, no, I have other priorities. That's not true. For Shaykh al-QALB said clearly, deal with the big wrongs first, and then with the small wrongs later. I said to you on many occasions, if a tiger and a mosquito attacks you at the same time, to defend yourself against the mosquito is suicidal. So we fight the harimau first. And the mosquitoes later. This is the affair. This is the affair. There is in it gravity and joy. The Sufis have said, keep the joy inside yourself and majesty outside. The beauty inside, the majesty outside. So we don't boast. Majesty. There was a time when to wear the murakkab, which had been the sign of zuhud of the Sufis. It was like a chilaba like this, but after wearing it and wearing and wearing and wearing, it just broke and it was full of patches. And they had more patches than the original clothes. Imagine. And they grow in different thickness, so they were very awkward. And the Sufis said, the time came. They were asked to get rid of them because they had become the sign of being a Sufi. Don't concern yourself with all that, all the gear, as they say. Concern yourself with your heart. Concern yourself with your heart. The people will know you are a Sufi because they will hear you, because you will be seen in the distance, because of the things you do, not the things you wear. They will know you are a Sufi because they will hear the name of Allah endlessly, and they will say, enough with this man, he doesn't speak about anything else. But others will come to you. I say, tell us more. Tell us more about this. Tell us more. That is the effect. You will see the Sufi because what he's doing. What he does. That's your test. And you will be in the front line. Because that is where our people stand. In the front line.